I got that autism brain with an ADHD spin. A touch of OCD and a dash of complex PTSD. Some days are all rain and others a jackpot win. So I'm out here representing neurodiversity. I'm making myself laugh. This is the Innominate AuDHD with a game review, because why not? I play a ton of games, I might as well see what I can make of it. I give you my perspective on whatever games catch my interest, which can be anywhere from a half-assed review because I lost interest, to an obsessive deep dive with more notes than you can possibly need. You have been warned. Today I am reviewing Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse. I played this game earlier, before I started my streaming experience, so I do not have actual playing footage, although I did not get particularly far in the game. It started off as a very interesting, just kind of dumb, fun, eat all the humans kind of game. I felt the appeal of that wear off very quickly. My thoughts are that the eating everybody was very, very repetitive. Well, the people you killed, no matter what, turned into zombies. If you smacked them to death, or if you ate their brains, they still turn into zombies. So it's not like you could choose if you wanted to recruit a zombie or not. It just happened. And it seemed to be the case even when your zombies killed people too. So, zombie infection-wise, it was pretty standard, but it was like, so it was, scratch or bite type of scenario, right? Once your zombies get killed by the police, they're down. People have some health, you kill them, you bring them back automatically, doesn't matter what you do, they come back, and then they have a certain amount of health before they're down for good. You couldn't control your zombie pals. You could whistle them for them to follow you, but you couldn't really direct them to go and attack. You could push them a little bit, but that was more of a if you got surrounded and you couldn't move solution. It wasn't, hey, let's push them in a certain direction and get them to go attack people. I did manage to do that a couple of times. There was one point where there were some narrow tubes, and you could send your guys off. They'd follow you, but I could push them down the tube a little bit, and then they detect that there's somebody ahead, and they'd go and attack. And once they're moving, some of the other ones might follow them if they're close enough. But as far as trying to be strategic in this game, there wasn't really any strategy you could use. When you were able to attack the police station, there were a lot of pillars. I was able to use those as barriers. While my guys came up, they'd go ahead and they'd attack, and I'd, be able to avoid some police fire while that was happening. I had a little more fun when I was driving around on a vehicle where you could shoot sod at people. that was pretty fun. There were some weird mechanics that the character could do. There was a section where in the third chapter, attacking a police station, and suddenly the horde of zombies attacking everybody type of scenario changed. I mean, it started out that way, but then you got captured. You were able to rip off your arm and throw it and use it to control people. That was an interesting mechanic. I enjoyed that. Your guy could also fart, which would stun enemies. I didn't find that particularly useful. I mean, I wasn't playing on the hardest setting either. You could also throw your guts, which didn't really seem to do much. I mean, it looked like you could throw them, and that was about it. I mean, I didn't try it very much. I'm sure there were maybe some other mechanics that you get further in the game. And then it just changed again. And it was like a sudden change to something else where it was like a boss fight, but it was a dance battle boss fight. And it was reminiscent of Simon. You ever played that machine where, it goes green, yellow, blue, red, and you just, whatever color it is, you gotta bop it. It was like that. I have a pretty good memory. Simon's never an issue. But for some reason, I could not press the buttons at the exact time that it wanted me to press them. despite trying to get the timing down, it kept getting problems with it, and I was like, you know what? This is too much. So it's just a game I couldn't get into. It had some interesting concepts. Really just a dumb fun kind of game. There wasn't much of a storyline I could tell. If I check into it, there's a level selector. Let's see. So the level selection section itself actually shows you what levels there are. There are 12 levels entirely. The one that I got stuck on was Cop Rock. So 4th. So I got a third of the way through the game. And I just lost all interest in this one. It was... I mean, maybe if I could have gotten the timing better and I could have pushed my way through it, who knows. But I was not particularly enjoying the game in general. I didn't find it a particularly funny game. I didn't enjoy the playstyle. The attacks were too repetitive. There wasn't a whole lot of strategy. I didn't particularly enjoy it. So I didn't get very far through it. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this review, please like and follow to motivate me to make more content. Check out my channel to see where I live stream gameplay if that's your thing. But don't expect a schedule because my neurotype doesn't like them. Thanks for watching, enjoy your day, and remember, we're all nameless to someone.